Okay, you wanted it. Part 3, Connor Kent. First appearing after the death of Superman in The Return of Superman, Superboy was this kid with a leather jacket flying around Metropolis trying to be Superman because Superman's gone. Then kind of disappeared for a while. And then perked up again in Young Justice. Having met Tim and Bart, they created a team for themselves. They go on lots of wacky adventures, things are really cool. Eventually, we get to the Jeff Johns Teen Titans run. And this is where we start to see a lot of character development for Connor. He falls in love with Wonder Girl. That's a whole thing. He finds out that he's half Lex Luthor and half Clark Kent. And that sucks. At one point, Lex takes him over and he starts trying to kill everybody, but ends up just hurting a lot of people on the Titan. And then we get to Infinite Crisis. And what happens in Infinite Crisis? We meet Superboy Prime, a version of Superboy who is actually full Kryptonian from a parallel dimension, who is really, really upset and mad and angry that Connor gets to be Superboy and he is, stuck in a dimension that's not his own. Superboy Prime is way stronger than Superboy. He pretty much rips apart every superhero in DC until the Flash is taken away into the Speed Force. That was the whole thing I was talking about before with Bart. That's what happened. That's why he disappears and then comes back older, because they're in the Speed Force for like 4 years holding Superboy down, but then he escapes. And then it's just down to Connor and Dick Grayson, who are going to try to stop Superboy Prime and evil Lex Luthor. And they do. But the way they do it is with Connor sacrificing himself while fighting Superboy Prime. He wins. And then it's one of my favorite panels of all time. It's Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Wonder Girl, and Robin, I think. And Wonder Girl is leaning over Superboy, who's done. He's dead. And the only words in the panel are, "I did it. I saved everyone." And it was amazing. And I was like 13 when it came out. And I cried reading it because I love Superboy. And then they rebooted everything again and took away all of that and freed Superboy again from wherever and took away all of his character development.